UPD8, the famous Crips. On XY, niggas talking high power, ain't never been on high power. I'm on a 3100 still. Scale the gore, pop the dough, nigga, on XY. Good boom, cuz. You probably should not trust me, cuz I am not a trustee in this motherfucker. I don't know why Soulja was up there popping it. Any nigga happy that a nigga in jail, he the type of nigga to tell. We already heard cuz was in here on PC, yellow jumpsuit, eating applesauce and Lunchables and shit, cuz I'm in here really, alright. Fuck all that though, man. I know all my bitches out there fagging off, man. It's regular though. Remember this, young black kings. They might take a nigga freedom, cuz. They might take a nigga bitch, cuz. But they can't never take my dick. Oh, that's why I got my dick in my hand right now. Still your crib, dude. Bye.
What it do, YouTube? It's Coffee. Back at it with an update, man. Blueface, Soulja Boy, all this back and forth drama. You see Blueface tapping him from behind the wall, responding to Soulja Boy. We seen the other day Wack was talking about Soulja Boy. You weren't talking that ish when Blueface was out here. Listen, I'm calling cap on this. That was funny though. Soulja Boy really was in PC. That's been confirmed. You know, did he ask for it? Was it just, you know, was he just placed on it? You heard Blueface talking about high power, you know, high celebrity status or whatever that Soulja Boy. I don't know. It sounded like he was saying Soulja Boy wouldn't fit that criteria, but I don't know. I can't call it, man. Blueface saying he's on the main line and all this extra ish. I'm calling cap on this beef because I swear, Wack had a rapport with Soulja Boy at one point in time, right? I remember on that Year of the Wolf, they say they gonna kill me track. Soulja Boy was on the hook on that game verse, and I swear Wack was part of putting that play together. I could be wrong. Comment and let me know what y'all think. I mean, I know Soulja Boy was tapped in with Wackstar as well. That's a different individual, but I don't know. I'm calling cap on this. I mean, listen, everything Wack 100 is involved in this blogosphere ish, you always gotta really look at it like, what is this? Is this a promotion move? Is this a troll move? We've seen he's been part of putting together fake plays. There's always something when Wack's involved, always some kind of strategy.
Oh, Jeffrey Epstein. Can't get enough of this guy. King of corruption. And the man's dad. And let me tell you something. They pull out a list. They put out a fake list first. You knew that, right? You know they put out a fake list and they had me on it. I don't know that motherfucker. Yo, they had me on a fake list. Let me tell you something. You guys wish. You guys wish I was on a motherfucking Epstein list. I don't care if Epstein killed himself, didn't they kill him? Fuck him. Okay? They say don't speak ill of the dead, but this guy, piss on his shit. He's a piece of shit.
Then we got, I'm a couple days late on this. I didn't even see this at first, but Fat Joe is calling cap on the Epstein Island list. Now, I've been wondering about this list, right? Did that come straight from Ghislaine Maxwell or what? You know, because I've wondered about this list, and I'm right there on the same type of ish. Fuck Epstein. I mean, this guy is one of the most evil individuals to ever walk the face of the earth. And I don't know, man. I want to know about this list. Do you guys believe Fat Joe's right when he's saying the list is fake? Is it the confirmed list that came out? And I was asking about this before. Do y'all think anyone who ever was around this guy was in the know about everything? Or do you think some people were just around him and didn't know? I don't know, man. I don't know that the world will ever get the full truth of how deep things run. I mean, when it came to this evil individual, I mean, a lot of people will agree that's probably why things ended the way they did, right? Because a lot of individuals didn't want the world to know. But Fat Joe, Do you think he's on point, or do you think it's cap what he's saying, that it was fake?
All the chicks was like, Tupac, Tupac. And he was like, hey, like a celebrity, like he was in the parade. He wouldn't even been out the window. We would have never seen him.
You said the shots came from the back. Big Dre, Orlando. Who shot Tupac?
They keep it for the code of the streets. It just came from the backseat, bro.
Yeah, this case has been fascinating for quite some time now. Welcome back to GMA3. That's Keefe, also known as Dwayne Keith Davis, talking with BET, answering that now infamous question, who shot Tupac?
And now, 27 years after Tupac's death, Davis has been arrested and charged for Tupac's. Las Vegas police saying Davis was the shot caller who allegedly orchestrated the murder of Tupac. And I'm curious, because we saw that video, how critical is that video going to be in all this?
All of it's critical. I mean, you go back from the July search warrant where they searched his home and they got the memoirs and the documents. I keep telling people, I think enough of us know about books and stuff like that. The information that makes the book or makes the memoir is only a fraction of what's actually out there. So that search warrant probably got a lot more of the background that he's talking about this. And the police even said it was corroboration. They knew some information about the shooting. Now they can corroborate with his own words. It makes it from that much more of a case against him.
And Mike, again, we've been talking about this case for nearly 30 years now. And as time goes by, you think, will they ever find out who killed Tupac? How significant is this to the rap community?
It's very significant. I'm just listening to you use the word 30 years. I mean, that is a long time. But for me, what that symbolizes is this the great dynamic artist that Tupac was. That man, his image, his artistry, his lyrics, his songs, his music still continues to this day. And he was that important to culture that we're still talking about this narrative of who actually shot him. It's good for the rap community because it actually begins to have healing and closure to one, Tupac's family, but then two, to the rap genre, because the rap genre was so criticized as a whole for this murder that happened. And now we know that this was an isolated incident, allegedly possibly between two different rival gangs that had something to do with this. And so now it allows us to remove that. It's an issue within the rap community and genre and really focus on why is gang culture so prevalent in American society today, and what are we doing as elected officials and politicians and advocacy groups to heal and solve for that problem.
We all have the shared love of Tupac, but if you're investigating this case, I've represented rappers, not as big as Tupac, but if there was gang violence involved, officers just typically look at it as two gang members killing each other. They might not be as eager to solve that crime as other crimes. But now as we have this love of Tupac, the way it's grown, the way it's moved, it's more than just crime on crime violence, it's about Tupac. So I think that invigorates it as well. And then again, Keefe D just talking left, right, and center, just making it so much easier for them to say, you know what? Street rules are one type of rule, but what we do in the court of law, that's another. And aiding and abetting, we can arrest you for that.
So many questions and people really still looking for answers.
And then Keefe D, it's official. He still hasn't made that bail. Still behind the wall on that bail. I thought he already switched attorneys, but you see, the paperwork is signed off, his new and old attorney. He's got a private attorney now, a Vegas attorney. Y'all heard everything they were talking about. There's still a lot, of questions with this case. I really don't know how this is going to play out in court. And we still really don't know what the results were of that raid. We heard something about AMMO being taken, which was kind of wild to think. Could there be some kind of connection from all those years ago today in regards to that? It just seems like a stretch, but I don't know, man. Is there some other information that we don't really know about that's gonna just shock the world when it comes to court, or is it basically gonna be these interviews that Keefe D did? Is that gonna be the basis of this case? Will that work? How will the attorneys, the prosecutor and the attorney, what would be their strategies in court? I mean, anyone who's ever really watched a criminal trial before, I always reference that Casey Anthony trial, right? That girl, a blind man could see she was guilty. And that lawyer did what he did and got her off. That's what's so crazy being about being an attorney, a criminal attorney like that, freeing people who, let's face it, a lot of these attorneys know what individuals did, and then that's doing good work in that world, is freeing that person back onto society. Is so crazy, you know. But that's going to be a lot, I think, about this case when it gets to court. Yeah, like, what will there be any groundbreaking stuff? Will there be any surprise witnesses? Will this Diddy thing work? You know, will that come into play? I don't know, man. So many questions still unanswered, and it's so crazy. In the news cycle is so thirsty for Keefe D updates. R.I.P. You know, Tupac. As you heard the one dude talking about, that's what makes that's the reality of a lot of situations when it comes to crimes in the streets. Some detectives are not so eager to solve certain cases, you know, that include gang members and stuff like that. But you have the celebrity status of Tupac. I don't know, man. It's gonna be wild. But stay tuned for updates. Let's talk in the comments. Sub up his coffee. I'm out of here, guys. Peace.